This is day 88 of development on my Balatro inspired pinball roguelike. Thank you for coming. I'm calling it not pinball now because simulacra is a name that other people have already used for worse pieces of art, but that's neither here nor there. And that was also me, and I don't mean to disparage anybody that worked on those games if you're here. I thought this was really funny. I did this like I don't know, on March 29th or something. Um, Pretty funny, I think. This is not a pinball machine. I thought it was really funny that it just goes from French to pinball machine, and all of it. Just, I think this is great. I love this. I'm just a huge fan of this is not a pipe as a work, generally. Um, but yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, March 29th. It's labeled psychotic episode because I just felt Anyway, yeah, it's day 88. We've I've made some forward progress. I don't remember what I was doing a second ago, but I think probably launching the game, if I had to guess. I mean, this is what I did today. Let's see. Do I have is the test scene in here? Yeah. I forgot how I organized my own project, by the way. Um so I made these scoring wheels, or rather this scoring wheel. The implementation is not final yet, but eventually I'm gonna kind of narrow down how I want them to look a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna go with it's like 8 position wheel, or rather 8 wheels per one, and then I'll switch to scientific notation, and then switch to the material on this one, the second, third to last one, and have it just be a exponent sign, and then we'll just track the two numbers separately. Kind of neither here nor there. I haven't done that yet. I'm not gonna do that for a little while because nobody's actually like seriously playing the game, and if these don't display your full score, it's fine. Let's just go full screen. So if we wanted to score like 10 on mult, we could do that. We can score 10 chips. It's a little fast, um, but then we can apply that and get to 100. Um, there's no audio clips on this in the test scene, um, but there are audio clips that are trying to be played. I'll actually, I'll just add those real quick. How about that? This is a devlog. Lock in. Lock in. The sound design is awesome, I know. I the other day I went on I downloaded a bunch of sounds off of what's that website called? It's bad. It's a bad website. It is not good. Is it freesounds.org? Yeah. It's a fine website. It is broken, but I just downloaded a bunch of sounds that are not don't have restrictive licensing, that I can just use. So I had some placeholder sounds because one of my friends in Discord was like, "Man, you gotta put some sounds in here," and I was like, "Yeah, that's true." One of the issues with this is I haven't clamped it to a um, fixed amount of time for the full score to be totaled. Um, so when you score really high, it takes forever. I'm gonna do something about that. I just didn't today. So in the future, it'll have 1 second to do the entire thing. But right now, if you scored like a million, it would take like a couple minutes for this to finish happening. Um, so yeah, but it is what it is, and you can only get so much done in a day. We got this, we got these bad boys. I think these are pretty cool. I'm gonna do some more stuff with them visually, obviously. But I like where we're headed with that. I really felt like I was cooking with those. And then we've got these shader based cards. Um, Pretty cool, pretty cool. We can you know we can do stuff with those or whatever. Anyway, so we got that. We got some ball materials and stuff. I don't remember what was in here. the last time I made a video, which was forever ago. Um, I like the stone texture quite a bit. I don't remember how I did that, but I do like it. But yeah, magic cards. Not the gathering, obviously, but pretty cool, I think. Oh, that's a whole ass ball, not the material. Let's put that back where it goes. Is that even the right material? I don't know. Doesn't look like the right material. Maybe it is. I made a list. I should use it. I'm gonna use that. So I have implemented item additions, which I guess I'll just launch the game. Yeah, so obviously there's some sounds just as placeholders that just exist and they're not polished in any way. Um, and then there's serialization now, so we can start games that we've been playing after we've left and come back and came back. Um, that was weird. I had fixed itself, but it was weird. Um, pardon me. I also changed the amount of drag on the ball, and I hate it, but I also hated it before. Um, I should really do something about that. It takes so fucking long. I do like it though. I do think it's kind of cool. Ooh, the thing I have so many stickers. Um, I don't know what causes this bug. Still, I have not figured out how to replicate it. Um, but for some reason, sometimes I'm not sure what causes it. Again, when you leave a game and come back, it doesn't populate the store again. And I haven't put any effort into fixing it because it doesn't seem to happen very often. And I'm not really at the, fixing bugs stage yet, especially for bugs that are so infrequent and only related to like serialization. But yeah, so that's weird. That's a weird thing that is happening. Um, fuck. Wah. All right. Anyway, I added this. This is not done yet. Obviously, this is just a label. It doesn't do anything. It also doesn't have any text. There's only 16 stickers in the game anyway. But there are tarot cards now. Tarot cards. Um, and obviously all the different kinds of balls that I showed you. Um, oh yeah, the inventory is actually visible all the time now. You already saw that, I think, for a second before the game crashed. Kind of. It didn't actually hard crash, but you saw it. There was a wall of red text in the console log down there. I reduced the timer. I felt like 60 seconds was really long. That might, my opinion might change after I actually like work on the scoring balance, because when I set up how things scored, like how the drop targets give you molt and all that stuff, um, I was not. I was designing it intentionally to make up for the fact that stickers and ball types and all that stuff was not implemented yet, and bumpers. So, and I haven't gone back and rebalanced yet because there hasn't been really any incentive to. I'm just kind of trying to get it fleshed out fully as much as I can. But yeah, the inventory is visible and available. I need to design a new playfield and redo all of the scoring. Oh boy. I need to redo all of the balancing for the playfield elements and how they score, other than bumpers. Just because I designed them to make up for the fact that there were no stickers or ball types or anything like that in the game. But yeah, now we can buy bumpers. The bumper packs are available every time you enter the store, and the price increases by 1 every time you buy one. So unlike a voucher where you buy it and it's gone for the entire remainder of the iteration, if you buy the bumper pack, you get another opportunity to buy the next one when you go to the store again. But it will cost 1 more. And I might increase that. Obviously all of this is subject to change. But now we've got tarot cards. The next thing I'm going to implement after I design a new playfield that has a ramp and stuff like that is the combo system, and then upgrade cards, and then I'm gonna add the spectral cards, which I could already be adding. I just haven't yet because I've been doing other stuff. I also need to add an algorithm for repacking UI when it's occluded, because like if I serialize and deserialize and come back, this is on the right side now because that's the default orientation. And then there's some other areas where it's an issue. Like if I get a bumper and I go over to the playfield. Is that serious? Hold on. I don't remember what's going on, so I might just be out of my mind. And I forgot. I don't have serialization set up for the store. So right now, there's no serialization after you purchase things or after you like sell stuff, because I forgot to uncomment those calls. So yeah, but yeah, this has the wrong description. It changes 1 ball, I think. Maybe it doesn't. I don't remember. I might have changed it to match the description, or I didn't change the description. One of the two. Okay, now let's leave and come back. It's still there. Okay, I am crazy. I thought that I had already bought one. I guess that was in a different one. That might have been the one that crashed. Anyway, this is going to be super fun to edit, and also watch. Aren't you so happy that I made this video? Saved it, by the way. Clutch, super clutch. That won't be a thing that you can do for very long, but you know. Let's see. So ball cards, those are here. Those exist. Pretty cool. I think. See, this is the issue that... Okay, this is now a different issue. That's interesting. Well, that usually is what happens when the error that you saw before happens. But no longer. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I'm going to try to figure out how to replicate it and then fix it. But, yeah. So, yeah, we have item additions now. You can see the inventory on the screen all the time and access it and sell stuff, whatever. Oh, vouchers. I haven't made a video since I put in vouchers? What the fuck? Holy mother of God. Wow. Let's go. This is awesome. Oh yeah, vouchers. That's the thing. You can buy them, and then you can look at them once you bought them, and then if we reroll, it does the thing that it says it does. Anyway, flippers. The flippers are acceleration based now. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. But instead of the flippers being implemented the way that they were before, they had the force mode was the default, which ignores the mass of the flippers, and now they're acceleration based, so they accelerate relative to their mass, which doesn't change a whole lot, but it does change the feel a little bit, which is nice. At least I liked it, which is why it's still that way. So, oh yeah, now the camera shifts from orthographic, which is this kind of perspectiveless um, viewing mode, to perspective when you go between the store and the playfield. That's actually a bad idea. Anyway, even though I did have some sauce. Um, but yeah, you probably noticed that. But maybe you didn't. I don't know. It's not terribly subtle, but it's also not super in your face. It's also not the way that it's going to be later. It's just kind of how I prototyped it. I'm gonna transition to using Cinemachine still, and I haven't done that yet because just back burner, you know. Um, but yeah, no flippers. Oh, and you can bump now. It's not very good. I need to add a rigid body to the cabinet itself, and then put it on a plane, and then rotate it off of the legs, like a real pinball machine would if you bumped it, right? But I was like, I'm gonna do that with. I'm just gonna like throw it in because I got like 10 minutes, and so I did. But there's some more stickers. I've got 16 stickers in now. I put a day in to that, but most of my time has just been, you know, actually getting the game working and getting all the systems in place. I haven't made a video in fucking forever. I think it's been over 60 days. Um, so yeah, that's cool. I should drain more balls. Shut up. Nope. I don't know if I can do this now. No, I can. Okay. I was worried that now that the drag was set higher on the balls that would not work, but it does. So. Okay. This is not gonna work out for me. Well, if we would have sold it, we would have got 2x ball, baby. It would have been awesome. All right. Um, there's blind bags. Obviously, you saw that. Um, you manually load balls now. Drag and drop wasn't I. That's crazy. There's drag and drop now. You saw that. You can drag and drop stuff. There's all kinds of drag and drop actually. You can drag and drop balls. I haven't made this background extend farther. Oh, actually, did I disable that? No, I didn't. Okay, it just was being weird because there's a bug. Let's see. Is it a bug with the core logic or is it a bug with deserialization? I don't know. It seems to be a bug with the core logic. Whoopsie! Oh, okay. I see what it is. So, there's some code that resets where the ball is when you mouse over it, and I thought I added a call to the call site where these are being moved in response to being displaced. But I didn't. So they're kind of fucked until you mouse over them again. And also, this is just buggy overall. That's also something that just needs an overhaul. But it exists, and that's the important thing. Everything is a prototype for now. Oh, skip tags. There's skip tags now. I guess those weren't in either. Did anything exist? You can discard now. If you didn't get the balls that you wanted, we only have steel balls, so it's not going to do anything for us except for delete our entire pool of balls. But you can do that now, and it will draw more balls. You can quit. I mean, I guess I'll show that. You can press this button and it quits. And then you can go back if you want to. Please come back. Bumpers, bumper blind bags, swap system. You saw that. Tarot cards. Yeah, you saw that. Um, there are some menus. I don't know if I showed that. I might have. Shader-based cards, shader-based scoring wheels. Yeah. Oh, also bosses. Bosses exist now. I don't know if I showed that. I mean, you probably saw in the encounter selection screen. This is not the right scene, is it? Yeah, you probably saw that, but if I didn't show it, I'm so sorry. And now, um, editing Peyton here, uh, I realized like a minute into recording that I didn't put this up front, and I wanted to put it up front. I made a Discord. Um, if you want to get more frequent updates on the game, or you want to ask things, or you want to make suggestions, you can go to the Discord. I'll have a link for that in the description and on screen right now. It's public. You can just hop in. Anybody that donates to the GoFundMe will get our access to development builds. It's kind of like early access, but it sucks because the game isn't finished and it's broken a lot of the time. But if you're interested in that, you will get that. You'll also get a free copy of the game when it releases if you support on GoFundMe. So that, I mean, that's the primary incentive, right? But you can help me out if you want to, by like playtesting a little bit, because I'm trying to not spend a terrible amount of time actually playing the game right now. I'm trying to just get it where it needs to be as far as like everything existing, and then I can start polishing, and then I can start really fixing bugs. But yeah, so if you want to help me out and secure a copy of the game on the supported platform of your choice when the game releases, join the Discord, donate to the GoFundMe. If you just want to like hang out and talk to me or to other people that are in the Discord, you can do that as well. Everyone is welcome, and yeah. So back to your regularly scheduled ramble from a sick man.